Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video. From what I remember, I uploaded quite some build orders, SM, and the majority of the races. So today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go over some one or two gameplays of SM Mirror 1v1 QS. Um, In terms of gameplay, I think it's getting quite popular now. Most of the QS community are getting into it, and they're starting to play some 1v1s, which is quite good. Everyone's training. I'm still in training, and my buddy Zeno Christ has been helping me a lot with my improvement. And I've been playing against as Wirbel. He's a very strong opponent, and I had a few games with him yesterday, and I'm gonna go over two of the ones that I won. We had a best of five, and he won, and we had another one. So we played 6 games, and we won 3 each. So let's go on with one where he does his rushes. I think Marcel uploaded a video with a Wirbel, and he did a flamer rush, and he dealt with it quite, quite, quite good. So um, my build order is from Xenochrist, and I've done it so much that it's just etched to my memory, and I just do it without even thinking about it. And I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm queuing up, and this is my normal build order, my normal routine. Um, then you have Wirbel with 4 barracks. My God, I did not expect a rush from this guy at this point in game, because we've played quite a few before, and he gave me a straight up mirror with no random rushes, and it's just wall against wall, and then whoever wins wins. And this is me using my usual routine, and Wirbel is going for the infantry squad cap, and he's planning on flamer rushing me. Yeah, he does quite a lot of rushes, so let's see what happens. I'm going for my usual routine. Hit tier 2 first. Um, yeah, my army is getting built. My SM TAC Marines are coming out. They're gonna go and be placed. At this point in time, I'm not really aware what's going on. I'm thinking it's just gonna be a normal mirror, no problem. Getting my bionics upgrade, and what I like to do is for my usual build order is I like to eventually have a wall with 2 Hellfires, and have a turret, sorry, in each side of the heavy cover, and skull probes near my SM. So when it does get to tier 3, the first drop of dreads will be useless, because I'd have 2 turrets here, and I'd have skulls to stun it and then just kill him, and then I can push on my side with my dreads and my dreads. So Wirbel doesn't use turrets early game. With Xenochrist, he loves to play without turrets, loves to win with just attack marine squads and dreads. Fair play to him. Um, so there's nothing interesting happening right now, and as you can see, I've only got 4 squads out and 2 scouts. My tier 2 is almost done, and he's here with fuck knows how many squads. Flamer rush, incoming, and I have no turrets up. So let's see how I deal with this rush. Let's quickly speed it up. So as you can see here, they've lost morale. He's chucking grenades. I got my machine cult out. As you can see at this point, I've placed down 3 turrets. I stopped all my production and whatever I'm building. To be fair, everything's built. So his rush was kind of slow. Yeah, so at this point, I need to run back to base, or just chuck a few grenades and focus a squad each, um, and get Hellfires as soon as possible. So as you can see, when I hit my tier 2, I did a cap upgrade, and then 2 Marines just popped out. That will help me in stopping this rush. So what I'm doing is stalling at this point. I'm stalling here so that these turrets can be built. And I don't know what he's doing here. He's just focusing and not getting anything. that's his problem. But yeah. So now my hellfire is coming out, and my turret's almost done. So now I'm pushing them back to my back here, so they can get targeted down by the turrets. Let's speed this up. So as you can see, I'm just keep running away. I'm trying to keep alive, keep my sim marines alive, and the rush, if done correctly, I he will literally be. I'll be spending all my eco, all my requisition resources, and just be come to zero if he was to decap my points, and he just keeps rushing and rushing, and I'll just be there with no eco left, and he will be ahead of tech. So in terms of the rush itself, I don't think I panicked. Usually I would, because I wouldn't know how to deal with it, but I've seen quite enough replays to know how to deal with such rushes. So let's see. Right now, yeah. So he's gone. His rec is down, but he's going LP3s. He's almost tier 3. His power is up. Yeah, so that's another big problem that I have. I tend to forget about power a lot, and I get yelled at by Zeno, by Q, a lot. I do forget, only because I'm distracted. I don't want to lose some of the army, but I'm just distracted over here, and I'm just want to just push him back, because if for me, I'm only comfortable when I have mid. So when I have turrets in mid, and I'm just having a wall, and we're fighting mid, that's the only time I'm comfortable, and then I'll start building gens. Against a good player, that it takes a long time for me to do that, and I'm too focused on that. Um, so what do I do here? So capturing my relic quite late. I'm trying to go all LP3s. That's one thing I've managed to capitalize on. So get all LP3s. So make sure my blue resources are quite high, but my power is still low. So what I'm doing is trying to practice time. So when I hit a certain time, I start to build my gens. So as you can see in this fight, he cancelled his orbital. Don't know why he would do that. So what did I do here? So I put my squads in the rhinos. So we're both casting the orbitals on each other. We both cancelled it, and I'm running away from his terms and his dreads. What's going on? Let's see. So yeah, so I don't even have a whirlwind or even a land raider at this point. I'm not even sure I'm even T4. Yeah, because of the rush is meant to just slow your tech down. It's not meant to succeed. Oh, yeah, I'm tier 4. It's all it's meant to do is it just slow you down really, and eat up your resources, decap. So Wirbel's rush kind of failed because my tech is just in line with his tech, so we're kind of just progressing slowly. So it's very important in a mirror to build predators. Whirlwind is a key unit. Uh, as they say, it's a mirror. Without it, you can't mess up the squads. They'll still be in line. You want to have a way of disrupting his wall, and Whirlwind is the key to that. Yeah, so you see, like, someone made a comment saying, as long as I don't forget the gens, I should be able to win it. And yeah, I forget the gens. I have Preds, his skulls at the ready. As you can see, targeting the. He has servitors repairing the land raider, and that's a good thing to do in a matchup like this. So let's see what's going on. Let me pause here. So here in this map, this heavy cover can actually house pretty much most of your units. It's quite OP. So if someone orbital here, you can run to safety in the corner, or just grab a rhino or grab a few rhinos, throw your units in there and run away. That's what you could do, in fact. So what I'm doing is, yeah. So I went for turrets because I didn't want him to push me back. I didn't see dreads here. I needed a way to find. So if I was to push, how would this be defended? And yeah, so now I started to build some gens. You can see my resources bad. It's so bad. It's so dead. So I think Zeno said a good tip is that when you hit 2,000, or when you're going below 2,000, that's when you start building a few extra gens. Like I said, I wasn't really focusing on that much. I was just focusing on just controlling mid really. And as you can see, I'm trying to have my wall against here, so it's just in line. So let's see, his whirlwind is here. His whirlwind. What I could do is go for a raiding mission and take out the whirlwind and the land raider. So as you can see, I'm focusing my two preds on the land raider. And he drops. See, I have skulls to stun the dreadnought units. At this point, what I could do, because he's in this choke here, I could just do orbital here and push him back into his base. That's what I'm hoping for, I think. My land is in mid, so I have right at this point. I have control. See, I pushed him back without using it, but I will use my orbital, and this is how I plan on winning it. Using orbital, it's not just to kill units, or it's just to scare him back or push him away, because it's just a knockback that does it. I don't know what happened there. That was an epic fail from me. So when I see a unit that starts to die off, I start just pulling back just a bit. I keep pulling them back for some reason, just to control them. But every time I pull them back, he sees the opportunity to push forward. And because of my failed orbital, that push there was very poorly done. So as you can see, now I have a good economy building up now. He has a decent eco, but because I have the advantage, I should be able to just control the fight from now. So these towers are coming in handy, as you can see. What you could do is fortify your position by building a HQ and just build the turrets around it and just control the game from there. So what I'm doing here, Preds again, and what I'm doing is key binding, hotkeying the machine codes and the orbital. So what I have it is set as 1 is the chapel barracks here, and then 2, 3 would be orbital, and then 4, 5. So if as I'm fighting and I lose a unit, I press 3 and then I press E for deploy, and I just drop the dreads. And if I lose Terminator squads, I make Terminator by pressing 1 or 2, and I make a few Terminator squads, and I just drop the melee squads maybe in the base somewhere, or I just drop them in this area here. So when the dreads drop, I just use the assault terminators on the vehicles to stun them, and I just push at this point. So you see, I'm focusing the land raider. I think we do a trade-off here. His and mine's die. The rhinos, 2000 HP, man. You can use that to just block. So at this point, I'm just keep pushing. I'm just trying to, so this is what I was talking about, the orbital here. So I just did the orbital. It didn't really gain that much because he's still on this side. What I'm trying to do is push him back into his base. And as you can see here, I have turrets, skulls. I stunned it, so I keep stunning it so he doesn't push back into my base. That is very important. As long as he doesn't push back into your base, you're fine. But if you really need to go back, you can. But it can sometimes be very hard to push out. And on this side, it's actually quite hard. As you can see here, you have 2 heavy covers, and here there's only 1. And it's very hard to push on this side. But what you can do is get the smoke from the rhinos, and they essentially act as an artificial heavy cover, if you will. And you can use the smoke here, so it will protect you from range attacks, from the whirlwind, from long distance range fighting. It's just a great way of pushing with your army in mid in this map here. So my land raider is done. I'm trying to run away. He's building predators. Predators, very key unit. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm just sending them just for tanking, really. I've grouped my armies. What I should have done is just focus. Like when you double click a unit, it selects them all. So what you can do is just highlight the selected few, just right click on them, and just kill them quick. One tip there Zeno taught me was use the chaplain's ability to on the assault terminators and just quickly shoot them dead and easy. So here I'm using orbital bombardment. I'm slowly pushing. Now this is a crucial moment here. So now he's going to be pushed back into base, and I can't fail from here. The problem, yeah. So if I'm on this position now, I should just be able to just eat him down and to aim his builders. I don't do that. Yeah, so I'm trying to form my units into a wall, but it's just the whirlwind is messing with it. So I'm just clicking, and it's just causing problems. But what you can do is focus the LPs. If you just focus the LPs, his economy will be slowly deteriorating, and you just have the advantage. As you can see here now, I'm confident that I've got mid, and he's dying, and I'm building more turrets at the back, and yeah, I'm just going for it really, and focusing his dreads. Predator's coming through to deal with the dreads in the wall. I'm doing another orbital to confirm that this game is over. He calls GG, and this game is now over. Fair play to Wirbel. Fair play to Wirbel. And that was game. Let's look at the quick stats. So yeah, I killed way more units than him. Yeah. Economy, I had more power. Wirbel loves to sit on fat eco, so this is interesting that I have more. But I did have. We were fighting mid for majority of the game anyway. So that was game one of me versus Wirbel. I'll upload another if you guys like it on how to deal with different strategies, different rushes, on how to deal with them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.